So today, y'all, I'm going to be talking about Tron Ares, the movie, and it's actually a movie I've been excited for a long time since it was even announced. Today's video, I want to talk about the trailer that was released earlier this year in July. Yes, I am late on analyzing this trailer. However, I really it popped in my mind, this trailer, and I've been seeing clips around on Instagram and YouTube, and I really did want to analyze this trailer for y'all. Then we'll talk and go into the song choice and the artist choice, and why I could think it could be a good thing and why I think it could be a bad thing. So the trailer starts off with human isolation, which obviously is a classic for this series, but it is set a sort of a contemplative tone, which isn't really a hard, groundbreaking tone to start off with. Pretty normal. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm actually going to say it's probably a good thing. Stick to what you know is what the series is about. Then it goes into certain AI themes throughout the trailer, hammering on AI dominance, which I do believe that taps into the current fears about AI, which, that's great, to be honest. Like, media should reflect current feelings towards certain things. Makes sense. It does spark this sort of relevant discussion if executed well. The next thing I would like to talk about is the visual style. And yes, I am happy to see the neon artistic style revisited. The grid's glowing aesthetic, as per usual, honors sort of the franchise's roots without too much evolution, which I do like. The CGI looks polished. It looks really good. I must say that they must have paid and given their CGI artists enough time, because at least as far as the trailer is concerned, it looks really, really good. And the scene that jumps out at me looking fantastic is the bike scene with the cop car chasing, where he starts his trailing laser beam, which that's not really what it is, but I don't know how else to explain it. And it cuts the cop car in half. That looks so good, I must say. The music shift from Daft Punk to Nine Inch Nails is all right, and we'll get into that more later. The cast choices, in my opinion, I don't like Jared Leto, and to see Jeff Bridges back again, I'm not excited. I'm not excited about. You couldn't pay me to be excited about to see Jeff Bridges back again. I think, when we analyze Tron Legacy, which we actually haven't done on the channel yet, and that may be the next video. I'm debating in my head what I want the next video to be on in media right now. But when we look at Jeff Bridges' character in Tron Legacy, it kind of goes back on what they did in that movie. Showing him here kind of ruins his character from that aspect. It ruins his sacrifice, which, again, I don't like movies that retroactively degrade older movies and series. And I'm not a fan of that. It seems kind of like fan service. And I don't like fan service. Don't give me it. Don't give me fan service. I'm not a fan of it. So the name is kind of ironic in my opinion, because I don't think it actually does fans any service. But that's besides the point. That's mainly what I dislike about the casting choices. All the other ones, they're all fine. The evil AI director seems like a fine casting choice. He seems deplorable, which is what you need out of your main villain. The actions and effects, on the other hand, seem like a spectacle first approach. For example, the explosive sequences seem to prioritize the visuals, which again is great. It's great to see. The story outline seems to be there. In all honesty, like evil AI trying to take over, this idea of maybe a good AI helping people. Like this is what we've seen in the Tron universe forever. So make no mistake, it's not like these things haven't been done. It's not like this is a big charade from previous Trons. Like they're not leaping out. They're not really like going for something massive here, which I'm not against. I'm just saying this isn't anything groundbreaking that's never been done in the franchise before, because it hasn't been. I mean, this is all very themes that we're all very used to within the Tron community. And I guess I would rate this trailer, like from my perspective, as an 8 out of 10. There's nothing glaringly bad about it, but there are some things that I'm not the biggest fan of, like the Jeff Bridges return, like Jared Leto being the main character, which we've known for a while, but I'm not a big fan of the Jared Leto casting in general. Although I do think it could be interesting if they pull his character off correctly. Again, 8 out of 10 for now. Getting into the music side of things, I'm not the biggest fan of the new music. So As Alive as You Need to Be by Trent Reznor, or 9 Inch Nails as he is more commonly called within the music community, is an all right song. It's fine, but is this going to be the masterpiece album that I think, Daft Punk created with Tron Legacy? Like, for example, is it going to have bangers like End of the Line equivalents? The answer to that is no. I think it's glaringly obvious now. And that's again why the rating goes down a point for me, is the music's just all right. It's good, but it's not Daft Punk good, which I don't know what else I expected. And I am kind of skeptical, like, why Daft Punk isn't on this movie, because if you know anything about Daft Punk, they're massive fans of Tron, and they will only do a Tron project if they agree with the director. And that's why I'm kind of confused about this movie and why I think it could be bad. Again, going off the trailer, there's nothing to say that it is going to be bad or phenomenal. It just looks like it's going to be a good movie. Hence why it gets the rating 8 out of 10, as I stated before. Again, I'm excited for the movie, don't get me wrong, because I'm a Tron fan. Like, I've watched Tron my whole life. I watched Tron Legacy on release. I watched the original Tron with my dad when I was a kid. That was a big moment in my life, I'm not gonna lie, because of certain things surrounding it. But as I said before, I'm excited. I'm excited for Tron Ares. And again, if it's bad, I'm gonna say it's bad. If it's good, I'm gonna say it's good. There's no reason for me to say one thing or the other. I'm not affected by anything. As always, I hope you'll have a great day, and per usual, please junk it out.